Is it in you? Presented by Gatorade. The mark of a great player is even when you're not going 3 for 4, D-Row, you are affecting the game. It's the 8 stolen bases, narrowly missing a home run. It's the totality of the talent for the guy behind you. Talk about tools. He's the definition of all of them.
Yeah, I just look at it, Lauren, from a place of we've never seen anything like Shohei Ohtani. He's like such a unicorn, but he does it with power and being on the mound. Aaron Judge, when the dust settles, I think he's the best hitter in the sport. Controls the strike zone, crazy power, carries the pinstripes, does everything right. But if you're looking at totality of game, impacting it on all levels, if I got to buy season tickets and I want to bring my family to the ballpark every night and I want to be entertained, Kansas City's the place to be because Bobby Witt is all-encompassing. The power doesn't stop. The speed doesn't stop. The cannon of an arm plays a premium position. The makeup, everything. Last night, they drop a 2-0 game to the White Sox. White Sox are playing much better baseball at the start of this year. And I couldn't take my eyes off number 7. Being around this guy the last 2 WBCs, the makeup's better than the talent. And the talent is just silly. I mean this. You could close your eyes, usually with a couple guys I've played with, and you know who's hitting by the way the ball comes off their bat. Bobby's got special tools, and I want to honor him. So I wanted to take you through the Bobby Witt experience and what I see when I turn him on a nightly basis. The ball comes off his bat. You can get in the gym all you want, take the cable bar and try and create bat speed. But some of this stuff is God-given, and when you watch him on a nightly basis, these balls are getting ripped to left field. This is last night. This almost leaves. That's the top of the wall on an absolute line. He's taught me about hitting. We'll get into that with a side-by-side. He gives the kids at home something to think about. But the way the ball comes off his bat, he's not presenting like a huge power hitter, catching that out front and finishing high to the sky. It is destroyed from his obliques. He lets it get deep, and then it's oppo, pull side. Run this back for me real quick. He kind of set the tone with setting the hip about 1.5 years ago, 2 years ago, and that's become the big in vogue thing. You heard Shea Langoliers, he was here talking about setting into his back hip. Rock Chalowski, the #1 pick, potentially, talking about setting his back hip. Bobby was the guy that I kind of picked up on it, just watching him turn his belt buckle. Run this. See it right there. Now he's ready to go. He stays back, and from A to B, from his most powerful position, he gives you Mike Trout vibes. Run this. How short their swings are. How much exit velo they have. It is absolutely insane. Then to watch him run the bases. If you watch Bobby, you go pay for a ticket to watch him on a nightly basis, he runs off the field kind of like a bunny on his toes. I actually asked him about it, and I said, Bobby, why do you run like that? What did he say? He said he had heel problems as a kid, and he walked on his toes everywhere he went. He goes, I don't know if it made me any faster. I think it did, because, I mean, he is chewing up. When I watch him play the game, it's not like Vince Coleman or Ricky Henderson. It's not that kind of unadulterated speed, but when the dust settles, he's got potential to be a 40-40 guy. He has the speed of Ellie De La Cruz, the power of Mike Trout. Wow. So those 2 boxes are checked with 2 of the most talented guys you can potentially have. Give me the full screen. It backs it up. MLB base running ranks since 2022. Stolen bases, he's got the most. His BSR, he's second. His sprint speed, he's first. So he's got light tower MVP type pop and bat speed. Then he's the fastest runner in the game. Now we'll get into some defense. Because nobody came into the league. This is a play he makes last night. He makes the acrobatic play, but what I appreciate about him is when he first broke into the league, his metrics defensively were not good at shortstop. And now he has turned himself in metrically to the best defender at shortstop. And the stuff that you can't teach, he makes look routine. That is one of the most difficult plays you'll ever see at shortstop.
Paul
I know.
Skeens, look at him.
Look at the wry smile. When you get Paul Skeens to give you a wry smile, you're doing something right. Same game. 2 different base runners, knowing the clock. Alejandro Kirk, and then my man getting down the line right here. How about over the shoulder? So he gives me Mike Trout potential on offense. He gives me Elid De La Cruz running the bases. And then I go back to when I first broke in the league with the Atlanta Braves. I got a chance to see Ray Ordonez nightly when we play against the Mets. You talk about an acrobat at shortstop. If he had any pop, he stays in the league for 15 years. He was picking it. Just everything. We got the other board right here. Look at the fielding run value leader since 2023.
These boards are insane.
He's blowing that people away.
Wow.
You got the war board, Broyd? I
Look
know
at
I should have called for it
Tovar.
earlier.
Ezekiel Tovar, probably a name that you wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
Fangraphs war. Now, Robert.
Yeah.
This is the totality.
Of
I
course
get we
it
don't
is.
totally know how this is 100%
No one does,
put
but it
together.
gets the people going.
Well, because
Provocative.
sometimes someone says this guy's war is higher, and you're like, what?
No, I just want to say this because Fangraphs WAR takes into account the total game, hitting, fielding, base running. And when you bring it all into account, I mean, there's Bobby Witt at 19.2. So he does everything from a tools perspective. Let's get back into the tape because the makeup is that of Derek Jeter. Now, I don't know if he, well, I do know. He's not hitting the streets like Derek Jeter used to hit the streets. So that is a demerit on Bobby Witt.
No, it's not. He's married.
It's a little bit of a demerit.
He is not. He's a married man.
That's
Okay.
Calling
But
it
Derek had a heck of a run,
diabolical.
but I'm talking about when he punched a clock. Maybe not a vocal leader. I don't know in Kansas City. I'm sure when he needs to say something, he's going to say it. But every day, your best players, your hardest worker shows up, willing to sign autographs, willing to do all the little things. I mean, just a fantastic, fantastic human being and ball player that loses in a 2-0 game, but hits a rod off the wall, picks it at second base, and I can't take my eyes off him.
Is that the first time demerit has been used on MLB Central?
I think so.
Imagine.
At least in that context.
So.
Absolutely. For not hitting the streets.